Okay, here we go.
Do we just go from here?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, welcome back to the Grown Up Kids podcast. In true Grown Up Kids fashion, there's been a technical difficulty on the part of me. Which is why this is such a chaotic opening right now.
Oh, man.
But we've been recording for...
How long do you think?
18 minutes.
I was going to say 15 to 20. Wow.
18 minutes.
Okay.
And I just realized that on the interface that we use, I had all the mics at 0 so that nothing else would get picked up, but then forgot to turn our mics back to the actual level they're supposed to be at. So...
you know what? Who cares?
So we got to restart our episode. You're jumping in at 18 minutes. So a substantial amount of time has passed. But anyway, welcome back to the Grown Up Kids podcast. We're in a new location.
Let's go.
And that location is my house.
It's a permanent location.
It's a permanent location. Earlier, I called it temporary on accident.
Yeah.
But you didn't hear that because my mic level was down.
It's a permanent location until... someday we say to ourselves, hey, we've thought of a different permanent location.
Right,
you know?
Which I don't really know where that would be.
No, I don't foresee it really happening.
The only way I could see that happening is if you moved closer this way.
Yeah.
And had a space that would make more sense for it. But even then, it's you also have 3 children.
We got 3 kids in the house. And
so
yeah, I don't know how that would work.
I'm not sure. Yeah. But yeah, for probably the foreseeable future, we'll be right here.
And maybe even the... beyond the foreseeable future, like the unforeseeable future.
Yeah, probably.
Is that a fair statement? For the unforeseeable future, we will be here. I don't think that makes sense.
I don't know because
I don't like that sentence.
Yeah. But anyway.
We're back.
I'm just trying to figure out what to do with myself.
I can't even remember what we've talked about at this point.
No, and I do because I've written it down. But
also, well, okay, never mind.
Well, okay, I'm just going to jump right back into
do it.
The very beginning of what I said.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kaden and I are back from our wedding and honeymoon. We went and got married 2 weeks ago. Okay. Almost 3 weeks ago now. And you all good?
Yeah.
Oh.
And, okay, yeah, we're
good. We've been back from our honeymoon for about a week, and we've been living in our house finally, which is really fun. So we're recording in our house now.
Hey.
Caden's not here. So while the cat's away, the mice will play and record their podcast.
Yeah.
But even if the cat wasn't away, the mice would still record their podcast.
Yeah, it's a great point. Yeah.
If the cat was here, the cat would probably join the mice on their podcast, actually.
Yeah. I don't know how much I like being a mouse in this scenario.
And Caden's the cat.
Yeah, I don't really feel like a mouse.
Especially compared to Caden.
I just feel like the cat's brother cat. It's like, hey, I'm also a cat, and I'm the brother of the cat who runs the joint.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Not much of a mouse. I wouldn't say you're much of a mouse either.
Yeah, no. We're a bunch of cats.
Just a bunch of cats.
The cats play while the other cat's away.
It's a bunch of cool cats.
Just a bunch of cool cats. Anyway, yeah, this is our house.
Let's go.
I love it.
It's a great house.
I love living here. It's really, really great.
It's wonderful.
And it's been amazing. I will say, though, a couple quirks.
Okay.
I didn't tell you any of these yet.
Yeah, let's hear them.
We have a bee problem in our front. There's a hive of bees right there.
Interesting. Do they get into the house?
Yes, they do.
Whoa.
Because every once in a while we come inside and there's a dead bee in the living room. Oh. And then also I killed 2 bees just yesterday inside the house.
Live bees? You're swatting at them?
Well, they're lethargic almost, I think, because they're inside.
Oh my gosh, I wonder if there's poison between the walls and when they come in it kills them. Why are you finding dead ones on the floor? You ain't got a cat.
I don't know why they're dead, but they are dead a lot of the time.
I wonder if when they're coming in, they're rubbing up against come on, what's it called?
Asbestos?
No, that would be terrible. No, insulation, like fiberglass insulation.
Yeah, because they're usually just on the ground, on the rug. There's just dead bees. We came home from our honeymoon and now there was 4 bees just on the ground.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was weird.
That's wild.
That's one issue. But it's not a huge problem.
Got it.
And then
the other quirk?
The other quirk is we have a big old boy groundhog in the back.
Oh, I heard about this one.
Big old groundhog. So he hasn't really caused any problems. Oh my gosh, I did forget.
Oh, his name should be Biggie.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
That's kind of a legit name.
Biggie. I saw Biggie in the back. That's kind of funny.
Biggie.
And then also last night we came home from running to the store and we saw a possum near our back.
Possums?
But I think that was more because
opossums?
A possum. I don't know.
I
think that was more because our garbage was out there. And Mount Clemens doesn't do like, maybe I shouldn't say where we live.
Why?
I don't know. It's just the internet's weird.
Oh,
but
it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, where we live doesn't do. I'll just be like, beep, where I live, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't do, like, you don't get a garbage bin here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just put it out on the street in the bag.
I'm sorry, what?
Like, if you look at the garbage truck's right here, right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's happening. It's happening in this moment.
I can literally
and
hear
if
the
you
garbage
look
truck
outside, everybody just puts, like, their bag of their trash on the grass, on the curb. Same thing, like, you could put boxes, cardboard boxes, whatever. They take everything.
Whoa.
But you don't put it in a bin. You just put it on the grass.
Whoa.
Which I think is really interesting.
Was that?
But
was it like that when we were growing up at one of our houses, actually?
I have no idea. I don't ever remember seeing that.
It's weird.
But so usually we don't put it out there because typically, like, I don't know, to me, I'm like, I don't want to just put a bag outside because then, like, there's also a lot of squirrels in our backyard and they'll get into it.
Yeah.
But we put it in a bin because there are a couple bins back there that the previous owner left. And squirrels did get into it.
They did.
Even though it was in a bin.
Did it have a lid?
No. So that's why.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Why did I start talking about this?
Get yourself a lid.
Oh, I think that's probably why the possum was there too.
Oh, yeah. Get yourself a lid.
Yeah, we need to just get one with a lid. But yeah, I'm like curious what they're going to do because I put stuff out there right now. Oh, they literally just took our trash. Like legit, like this moment I said it. They're driving away. But yeah.
Crazy.
Wait, did they take our bin?
We planned.
No, they didn't take our bin. It's right there. Okay.
We planned the timing of this.
Yeah, I actually did not record the audio so that we could line up with talking about the garbage.
The best part is we didn't talk about the garbage in the first take.
No, we didn't. This is fresh
content. We just ate up a solid 6 minutes of garbage content. Okay? Perfect.
But to go from garbage to anything but garbage, I am going to talk about this again, even though technically we already did. Joe came out with a new album.
Yeah, that's right.
The Crux Deluxe.
No way.
And I told Seth that if we haven't recorded for over a month because we batched a bunch of episodes. So this is like the first time we've recorded since the beginning of September.
Yeah.
But if we would have been recording the last 4 weeks or last few weeks, a song from this album would have been my song of the week every single week.
Every week.
And you can expect a song from this album to be my song of the week for the next few weeks. To make up for it. Because I'm still going to be listening to it because it's so good.
Yeah.
But with that being said, my song of the week is Who You Are by Joe. DJO, if that wasn't clear to you.
Yeah.
Off the Crux Deluxe, which is not just a deluxe version of the original Crux album. It is.
I mean, technically, that's what it is.
That's what it sounds like. But it is. How many did I say? 12?
I think you said 12.
12 new songs. So it's like disc 1 is the 12 new songs. Disc 2 is the original songs from the Crux. And together it's called the Crux Deluxe.
The Crux Deluxe.
But like you can't there's nowhere on Spotify or anything is it just the new 12 in an album.
Yeah, that
like
makes sense.
Only both of them together.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
But it's amazing. I want to see him live so bad.
Yeah,
but his tour is like about to end and it's only really on the West Coast now. And I'm really sad about it.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
I would love to see a Joe show.
He looks like he does so well live.
Yeah,
every clip I've seen, I'm like, oh.
Also, we haven't talked about him as much lately, just in general, because like there hasn't been a brand new album to talk about.
Declan?
Yeah, but Declan is another one. I know you and Katie went and saw him live. Declan's another one I want to see live so bad. Declan McKenna.
Yeah, it was almost a year ago already that we saw him.
That's crazy how fast I went. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. It's the end of October.
Well, I was gonna say my song of the week, but first I was just itching my ear, and this brings up something that I'm really passionate about. And I thought that I would talk about on the podcast for just a second. I discovered many years ago at this point, but I discovered that you could itch your ear without ever sticking your finger in your ear.
Do you like fold it down?
Yeah, so you know how you got that little you know how like you have your ear hole, but you know you got that little flap of like it's like
This.
cartilage, not cartilage. It's
You
like
just like push it down.
yeah, you just push it down to where you're closing your like if you were plugging your ears like
Yeah.
la 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 la, you know. Do that.
La,
And
la,
then
la.
while holding cuz your ear ever itch on the inside of your ear?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
So you plug it as if you're trying to close up your ear hole so you don't hear things. You do that and then you almost violently, but like not crazy, you just shake it with your
Almost
fingers still
violently.
covering like you do that. I kid you not, 100% of the time you scratch the itch. You got it. Your
It's
finger
just like you're
never went
discovering
into
basic human abilities for the first time.
No, but you never stuck your finger into your ear so you didn't get like in case you got waxy ear holes, then you didn't get like wax all over your fingers because that's
that
just
is
not
a
really
gross
enjoyable.
feeling.
Yeah. It's a gross feeling. It's gross to see somebody else go through that.
Yeah, it
you know, it is
is.
a little bit. Even
Yeah.
though it's really not a big of a deal because it's
No,
like,
it's
oh,
like a
you're having a
human
basic human
issue.
experience.
Yeah.
I don't really want to see earwax on your finger.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically I figured that out a couple years ago and I thought just in case people hadn't figured it out, which probably they have, but in case they haven't, you're welcome. Because I promise you, it
Learn
gets it 100%
something new
of the time.
every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and then I noticed this, and I probably noticed it. I was conscious of it because like there's a camera and we're recording, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why I thought of it was I itched it like that,
Yeah.
but it's not really apparent what I was doing. And then I was touching your white couch and I was like rubbing your white couch. And I was like, to the untrained eye, I look like I just got earwax all over my finger and rubbed
But you
earwax on your
didn't,
couch.
'cause
But
you
I
didn't
didn't.
put your finger in
My
there.
finger never went in my ear because I learned a literal.
Thank goodness.
This is what we mean when people say life hack.
Life hack.
That's what that
Guck
phrase was
hack.
invented for. What?
Guck hack.
What's a guck hack?
Guck. Grown-up kids.
Grown-up kids podcast.
I don't know if we've ever said that like on here, but that's always what like if I abbreviate our podcast, I always say guck.
Yeah, GUK.
Like whenever
guck.
I edit the episode and I title like the folder that has all the files, it's always like 00_guck_ like one or two words that describe like whatever it is we're talking about.
What's 00 for?
Like the episode numbers. So I just said 00, but like this is probably like a 56. So it'd be like 056.
We've done this 50
_
times.
I don't know. We're approaching 50 something. I think we're at 50,
we've done it.
51 or
we took a break.
52 right now.
Yeah, wow. Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
But
hey, congrats to us.
I know, isn't that crazy?
That's wonderful.
But yeah, so that's how I title it.
Yeah.
But
that's dope.
Yeah.
My song of the week.
Yes, your song of the week.
Okay, so gonna tell the same story, but
yeah,
I was
which
shortening
I just learned for the first time we did this.
So our parents met at a Christian music festival that was held in Illinois back in the day called Cornerstone, which was like this really big deal, really awesome. You'd camp in tents and
basically like,
and it was like multiple days of concerts and like Christian
Coachella
music.
for Christian music.
Yes,
back
yeah,
in the day.
And it was like during the I think 90s and probably 80s too.
Outfit fashion based and more about community and music.
Yeah, for sure. So that's where our parents met. They met there, then they went back and saw each other again, then they started dating and then they got married. And I was born a year after they got married, almost exactly. And so when I was probably, and I don't know if they did it when I was younger than this, I just know that they did it when I was like 4, 5, 6 years old, somewhere in there. We had gone back to Cornerstone. Like, so I went as a child at least once. I think it was twice, but maybe it was just one time. I remember climbing a rock wall at Cornerstone. I remember the names of a couple different bands, and one of them was the oh shoot, there's definitely another word in the title of this. The something hillbilly quartet. What the heck was the name of that band?
Wait, what?
The something, the hillbilly quartet. The something hillbilly quartet. You look it up.
What the heck? Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
They were one of the artists that like I like remember. I remember them. I probably because the name was just like
Yeah.
kind of iconic or whatever, easy to remember. I want to say it's
Urban Hillbilly Quartet.
I was about to say American Hillbilly Quartet, but I knew it was wrong.
They're from Minneapolis.
The Urban Hillbilly Quartet. Wow, they're from the cities. That's cool. But
cities.
so they were. I remember them. They were at Cornerstone. Our aunt and uncle were in a band called Tickle Penny Corner, and they played at Cornerstone for at least I think a few times.
Yeah.
Then our other uncle actually, he was a part of a band called Jacob Stone. They were at Cornerstone. So, anyways, one of the years that I was there, or maybe it was the only year I was there, I was real young, and POD, which is like a pretty well-known
We've talked about it on the
rock,
podcast before.
rock band. They definitely dip into like
Christian rock band,
hard rock, metal, whatever. They once in a while they'll even dip their toes from a lyric perspective into like screaming and things like that. So it's like pretty hard rock stuff.
Yeah.
But and I think they're definitely like Christians. They're believers. So a lot of their music has been Christian, but then a lot of their music has just nothing to do with,
just like
scripture or Jesus necessarily.
It's not like bad. It's just not overtly Christian themed.
Yeah. They're freaking awesome. They're incredible. They are one of those bands that like I remember different moments of my life, like different songs of theirs. I remember where I was when I was listening to it. I remember what I was wearing, and if you know me, that's kind of crazy.
That's actually so impressive.
Yeah, my memory in the past, my memory hasn't always been amazing when it comes to the details. But yeah, POD songs have been like the power of nostalgia for me with POD is actually really intense. And so last week, POD released a song. This is one of my all-time favorite bands, favorite artists to listen to. They covered a Beatles song. Oh, glory, hallelujah. Thank you, God, so much, man. He's so good. He's so faithful. He's heard my prayers.
Oh my gosh, okay.
He's heard my prayers and he's answered. It was crazy. They covered the song Don't Let Me Down.
Which is such a good song.
And it's one of the best Beatles songs of all time. And man, the song POD's cover it is so good. I've been listening to it numerous times a day, every day.
Nice.
Every day. It's so good. It's amazing.
A true song of the week.
And it's just one of those ones where it's very obviously the Beatles song. It still sounds like the Beatles song. They didn't like rearrange it in that sense where it's like, oh, this doesn't even sound the same or whatever. Like it still has kind of that same flow to the song.
Yeah.
But it is the sound of POD perfectly. Oh my gosh. I just can't get enough.
I still haven't listened to it. I need to though.
No, you should listen to it because I think you would just completely agree with my assessment. And I'm going to be listening to the Crux Deluxe because as I was saying the first time we recorded this where they're not going to hear any of it. But I was saying, I don't think I realized, as you've been posting about the Crux Deluxe, I think that's what I had already been listening to. That's what I thought. I didn't realize the Crux Deluxe was this whole new set of songs released on the album. Yeah. So now that I'm realizing there's 12 songs I've never listened to or heard, I have the joy of going back and because the Crux, the initial album, is insane. Like one of the better albums I've probably ever listened to.
Caden thinks the whole thing, Crux Deluxe, is a perfect album.
Yeah, I find zero faults with it.
Like I actually legitimately think Joe is a genius.
Yeah.
Like he's a mastermind genius.
I would agree. And I'm pumped as frick to listen to the 12 deluxe songs. The fact that I haven't
so good.
The fact that it's been almost a month and I didn't realize there were 12 new songs is just one of those accidental oversights, and I can't wait to rectify the situation immediately.
Rectify.
Rectify. Wait, what is that?
I think it's testify.
Rectify.
I like rectify.
That's great.
I have a few ketchup things.
Okay.
And mustard things.
Catch us up. Mustard.
Relish
mustard up.
This
relish us up.
But
wait.
Because
Wait. There's more.
Mayo up.
Mayo us up. Wait.
Barbecue us up.
What did we used to do this with? Let us pray.
Let us pray.
Have we ever talked about this on the
tomato
podcast?
Pray. No, but Seth always used to do this to our old boss.
Yeah, our old boss, the youth pastor at our church, used to always say, shout out to Nate Arsenault, what a beauty. He used to always say, he would, like, every time we gather with some type of group or whatever, and he's like usually leading, he'd say, let us pray. And he was saying it just as a silly thing. He didn't talk like Old English all the time.
Right.
He just would say, like, let us pray. And it sounds like lettuce, like, green leaves. And so he'd say, let us pray. And so I'd say, I'd go, onion pray, tomato pray, broccoli pray, okra pray. Yeah. Just start naming vegetables with the word pray after it.
Pray.
Yeah, spinach pray. We would just, and every time we do it today, he'd be like, oh my gosh, all right, get it out of your system. Are you done yet? Yes.
Yeah. Well, many things happened in the time since we've technically actually recorded last.
Mm-hmm.
The wedding, the honeymoon, blah, blah, blah. But also, which we'll get to those. But also, we made our fall movies list.
Oh, that's right.
2 episodes ago.
Yeah. Yep.
And it actually feels like fall today.
Today's the first day.
It's rainy. It's a little bit chilly. It's been like 85 here.
Also, you've got some nice fall decorations in your house. It smelled like fall when I walked in.
It's that candle.
Nice. Also, I don't know what I just did with my hand. I went like this and I went like this. It smells like fall around here.
But I was thinking, which I don't think you've watched any, at least according to your Letterboxd, but I watched, I think between the time that we got married,
multiple movies,
the day that we got married and now, Kaden and I watched like 10 movies or something like that. And
Kiana and I need to jump on.
Some of them were fall movies.
Nice.
So I'm going to say the ones that we watched. Okay. Also, I have 2 other movies to discuss with you.
Oh, shoot.
But
okay.
First of all, I watched Get Out, which I don't actually think I did technically put on my fall movie list, but I consider it a fall movie, so I'm surprised it wasn't.
I would never watch that movie.
No, I know.
Yeah.
And that's not what I'm going to discuss with you.
Yeah.
But we watched it because Caden hadn't seen it. He liked it. Good Will Hunting.
Great movie.
We watched.
Nice.
Caden for the first time.
Yeah.
He thought it was great, which is right. It is great. It's like one of the best movies ever.
So good.
And then I showed him Kingsman, the first one, because he'd never seen that. And I was like, this is up his alley. Like, he would love that.
That's a fall movie? Is that a fall movie?
No, I'm just saying like all the ones we watched.
Got it.
But I'm highlighting specifically the fall ones. Like Good Will Hunting was on the fall list. About Time, which is one of my favorite movies. It's in my top 4 on Letterboxd.
Justin Timberlake?
No, what?
Okay. That's, what is that?
This is
Out of Time?
This is Donald Gleason from The Paper and Rachel McAdams.
Oh, okay.
It's so good.
Huh.
So
What's it
good.
called?
About Time.
All right. Hey, really quick, podcast listeners, help me out. What is the name of the Justin Timberlake movie? Justin Timberlake?
In Time?
Where it has to do with time. And they have a certain amount of time before they die. And they spend their time as like currency. And yeah, just help me out.
Never heard of that.
Thank you. Okay, help me out.
Ice Age of the Meltdown. Not a fall one, but for whatever reason we watched that. I watched, actually I have a couple movies to discuss with you.
Okay.
I watched In Bruges, which is a movie with the guy that plays Mad Eye Moody.
Oh, shoot, what's his name?
And Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
And they also are the 2 people in Banshees of Inisherin together.
Wait, who is the other person?
Colin Farrell.
Okay. Yeah.
And the guy that plays
I don't like him.
Colin Farrell?
Yeah.
The guy that plays Mad Eye Moody is Brendan Gleeson.
Okay, yep.
And they play these 2 hitmen who get sent to Bruges after like a hit that they have kind of like goes wrong.
Okay.
So they get sent to Bruges by their like boss guy, which is Ralph Fiennes. So it's literally just like a Harry Potter reunion. And
for real though.
But
except for we don't really consider Colin Farrell part of Harry
he's
Potter.
Briefly in Grindelwald or whatever.
Well, yeah, but those movies freaking suck.
Yeah.
Ugh,
but anyways,
makes me mad.
So they go to Bruges, which is in Belgium.
Yeah.
And
I do know that.
Okay, cool.
I know my European cities. I'm a big soccer fan.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
But
I've never been there, but I know them.
And they basically are just trying to like wait it out while they get news from their boss of like whatever their next job is.
Okay.
And it's a really dark British, well, Irish probably, comedy drama type
Dramedy.
movie. And it's also by the same guy that does Banshees of Inisherin, which is also a really good movie. It came out last year, 2 years ago.
I remember you talking about it.
Same
maybe
guys.
on a
And it's
podcast.
also kind of
Maybe.
like quiet, and it's just like about two people. But anyway, it was really good. It was dark, but it was very, very good. And it was also very funny. So
I would watch it.
I think you would like it.
In Bruges.
My like Letterboxd review, I think his Cara commented on it and like agreed with me, because there's one specific scene that I watched it on the plane and I was like, like it, it was like one of the most, I don't even know how to describe it without telling you what it was, but it was like the biggest like clutch my pearls type moment just because of the way something sounded.
Interesting.
So I'm curious if you watch it. I'm curious to see if
what streaming platform is it on?
It was on. It's streaming on Delta Airlines.
That's not helping me at all.
I don't know.
Wait, no, that might help me.
Oh, because you're about to.
I'm about to be on a plane.
But you can't watch it if you're sitting next to the kids.
Don't
It's
say
like
that.
it's too violent.
Oh no, I'm gonna definitely be sitting next to my kids.
No, I definitely wouldn't watch it if you're sitting next to them. But the other movie I was going to talk to you about that I also watched on the plane that you could watch if you were sitting next to your kids, I think. The Ballad of Wallace Island. So charming. It might be like one of my top movies now.
Whoa.
It was so
The
good.
Ballad of Wallace Island.
Yes, it is also British. And the synopsis is an eccentric lottery winner who lives alone on a remote island tries to make his fantasies come true by getting his favorite musicians to perform at his home. So
Okay.
it's, from The Paper, not Domhnall Gleeson, his character, but the white hair, weird British guy.
Yes.
Yes, he plays this main character. And
his character in The Paper is so
he's so
good.
funny. But in
Man.
this, he's really charming and so sweet and so funny. And then it's Carey Mulligan. She's been in a lot of stuff too. They're all British, but you would definitely recognize her. That girl. She's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, she looks real familiar.
Yeah, but she is one of the two musicians, and so he basically like tells both of them that they're playing a concert on this remote island.
Okay.
Because they're like a couple that is now broken up. They used to be a couple and musicians, and he's their biggest fan. And so he invites both of them out, like not really telling the other one, and says it's for a concert.
Yeah.
And so they both come to this remote island. And it's just him like trying to sort of like get them back together almost. And it is so funny and so sweet. Like he's so funny and goofy and charming and
his
just
character in The Paper is amazing.
It's funny. He's such a different character, but like kind of similar mannerisms.
Okay.
But he's so funny. And I like finished it on the plane and I told Caden that he should watch it, and then he watched it. And we both were like, that is a really, really good movie.
I probably will watch that.
I gave it 5 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
See, I don't use this. This is something I actually was going to talk to you about on Letterboxd. I don't use the rating system as what is the quality of this movie.
Yeah, I don't necessarily either. It's more my enjoyment level.
Yep.
But
that's what I do.
Every once in a while they overlap.
Okay, yeah, I get that.
And it's a 5 out of 5 on both.
I give movies, if it was entertaining to me, like really entertaining, even if it was like poorly done or cheesy or like, ooh, this like the effects weren't that great or this or that, or the acting wasn't that good, it still would be a 5.
Yeah, because you love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not even necessarily love. It's just like, oh, I was super entertained. I really like this movie. I would totally watch it over again, like blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I was meaning to tell you that at some point because
I was going to be confused by your review.
At some point you were.
Yeah, for sure.
If you already were not.
I don't think I was.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been watching good movies.
I have been watching good movies. I went on a massive Jason Statham kick. Massive. Like, I watched every Jason Statham movie I could get my hands on streaming platforms, pretty much. And here's what I realized.
Have you watched Spy?
From a long time ago, I've seen it. Yeah, I saw that movie in theaters.
That's the funny one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell the story really
okay.
fast.
Yeah. Please.
So, Kiana and I met this guy down in Florida. And he's a friend of ours. We met him at like this church ministry school thing that we thought about going to at one time. Later on, after Kiana and I were dating, we were living in Michigan still. Never moved to Florida, never went to the school, but we had made this connection with this dude. And he's a quirky guy, you know? He's an interesting guy.
But he's so sweet and so kind.
He's so sweet. He's a great dude. Yeah, quirky dude. I think he knows that. Like, I think he would say that he's a quirky dude. So he moves to Michigan. He's moving to Michigan, kind of far from where we live, but he was like, hey, on my way up, I want to like spend a day seeing you guys or hanging out with you guys, do something fun. Like in Ann Arbor, where we were around where I was living. So Kiana came out to Ann Arbor, and then this guy was coming through, and he came to Ann Arbor, and we spent the day. We went downtown Ann Arbor and walked around, and he was like, you know, like, let's catch a movie. Let's go see a movie. And we were talking about like what movie. And this guy is like, he's like we met him in a church, all this stuff. I think my assumption was when he recommends a movie to go see, like, he has already checked on, is this movie appropriate? If I had to guess, I would have put millions of dollars on it. I don't have millions of dollars to bet, but I would have.
Yeah, right.
Bet millions
Thank goodness
of dollars
you didn't, though.
Correct. That he has more of a filter than either of me or Kiana in that sense. And maybe Kiana has a pretty strong filter for stuff. But like, my point is, I would have never guessed that he'd recommend go see something that had questionable stuff in the movie. So he says, let's go see this movie Spy. It's a comedy.
Which
it's gonna be hilarious.
is one of my favorite movies.
It is really funny.
So
I actually haven't
funny.
seen it. I don't think I've seen it a second time.
I've seen it so
Maybe I
many
watched it a
times.
second time.
Like, that's one of my top comedies. Beth, my Aunt Beth, our Aunt Beth, and I like have watched that together so many times. And I always show it to other people. I showed it to Cara. I showed it to Sadie. Like, I always make other people watch it because it's hilarious. But I know the moment that you're about to talk about, I know enough to be like, close your eyes.
Yeah.
And then it's fine.
Well, it's just like, so we're in the movie theater, and it's me and my girlfriend at the time, Kiana, who's now my wife, and then this dude, our friend. And this comedy movie, it's cracking us up. It's hilarious. All of a sudden, there's this scene where the character in the movie is flipping through like a digital camera,
stole
basically
from one of the bad guys.
Yeah, and is going through the photos in the camera. And as they flip through, they flip to a photo on the camera, and it's just this massive dong.
I was so worried about what word you were going to say. I was like, please don't say the actual word, because then I'm going to have to take it out. But like, what is he going to say?
It's just a big old dong. I know this sounds crass to say. I won't say it again. But it's right there. It's just right there. It's on the screen. And it kind of is like only on the screen for a second.
It's very, it's
like
very
super quick. And then it's off the screen.
I've actually always avoided seeing it.
Oh, it's great.
I've never seen it
Good for
in
you.
the movie.
Well, Kiana didn't avoid seeing it. And neither did I. And neither did our friend. And so it was on the screen.
And also, you were way younger.
Yeah, we were. It was just really, to be honest, I was annoyed because, and not like he did anything malicious or wrong. I just don't even think he looked at the ratings of the movie, but I just assume like he's the one that recommended us go see this movie. Like, I'm not trying to go to a theater and see a big ol' ween on the screen. Okay. I'm just not trying to see that. And I'm definitely not trying to see that with my girlfriend at the time either. Like, this is it's just awkward. I wouldn't be going to see a movie with Tiggle Bitties up there either. So I'm just trying to avoid it altogether. And
oh my gosh.
Here we go. This thing is on the screen. And I just remember Kiana and I just being like, whoa. We like looked right at each other like, what is happening right now? And then like after the movie, it was just like he was like, oh yeah, that was weird, wasn't it? Like, sorry about that. And I was just like, Yeah. Like, what? Why did you bring us this movie that would show us this, bro? Like, did you not check the ratings or what? Hindsight, I don't know why I'm blaming him. If I'm going to go see
Yeah.
a movie, I'm responsible to check that stuff for myself. Kiana was like annoyed and frustrated that like I didn't check and that she didn't check too. So it's just one of those funny moments.
That is
But
funny.
man, like, I would have loved to avoid that in the
Yeah.
moment. But
Yeah.
it's
Never
anytime,
want to see any unsolicited stuff like
yeah,
that.
any
Or
unsolicited,
really solicited either.
yeah, I perfectly honest, I would never care to put my eyes on another one of those ever again. So yeah, crazy times
At
at the movie
Sleaze.
theater. The L Sleaze.
All right. Well, anyway, my other movies, I have a couple more.
Okay,
I also on the plane watched You've Got Mail.
nice.
Knocked that off my fall
Go.
movie list.
Come on,
Then Kaden and I watched The Menu,
The Menu,
which is also Ralph Fiennes and Anna Taylor-Joy, and
sounds really familiar.
it's like a thriller.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah. It is so good though. I had already seen it, but I had kept thinking, we were talking to Stone about it one time, and I was like, I really feel like Kaden would like that movie. So we watched it on the plane, and he got done. He didn't even come close to falling asleep a single time on an airplane too, which is like, he already falls asleep, but then on an airplane, it's like crazy. He didn't even come close to falling asleep. He was like wide-eyed, got done with the movie like the moment we landed. And
wow.
he was like, that might be one of my favorite movies ever.
Dang.
That was so good.
Dang.
So that, and it kind of gives fall vibes a little bit. And then we also watched Gone Girl, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend people watch because that's like also kind of a thriller, kind of psychological. Well, it's like, I don't know. It's, I guess, more drama, but it's got some stuff in it. But it's David Fincher who did like Fight Club and Zodiac and a bunch of stuff. So it's very like you're watching it the whole time and it's totally like, holy crap, how in the world did they do that? Oh my gosh, big twist type vibe, which is fun.
Yeah.
Which Caden also really liked.
Interesting.
But anyway, those are all the movie updates I had. I just was like, I have to tell you about Ballad of Wallace Island because it was such a good movie.
I want to watch that big time.
It was so good.
Can we just say really quickly before we probably wrap this episode up, but can we just say really fast that, because I know you watch all of season 1 of The Paper now.
Oh my gosh, yeah, wait, I was going to bring this up too.
I haven't seen the whole season 1.
I really liked it.
I've seen maybe 4 episodes so far out of, there's 8 or 10?
12? I think there's 10.
10? So I've seen almost half of the show so far.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped because I thought for a second Kiana might want to watch the show with me.
Okay.
And then I think I've come to the conclusion that she's not going to watch it with me. So now I'm just going to binge it like really soon, probably the next few days. But those first 4 episodes so far, there are moments that had me like cracking up laughing.
Yeah.
Specifically, almost anything that has to do with Esmeralda.
She's so funny.
This character might be one of the funniest characters on TV.
She plays such a wildly different character in White Lotus season 2, which is the only other thing I've seen her in. I think that's like where she really, I think, got her start, at least in terms of being seen by Americans. Okay, she might have already been in like a bunch of Italian stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In terms of her presence in American television.
Yeah.
That's the only other thing she's really been in. And she plays such a different character. And she plays like a very uptight, stickler, very professional, like hotel manager, like concierge lady.
Yeah.
And such a different character. But she is hilarious in The Paper. She's
so freaking funny.
Oh, there's one episode in particular. I don't think you would have seen it. And this isn't really a spoiler. It's more just like, this is just the premise of this particular episode. But they're trying to write an article about like a catfisher that's like going around town and is like on a dating app and getting all these women to like give him money because he says he's like overseas or something.
Oh, wait.
did you see this episode? And they're like,
Because she was getting catfish. I think I did see this episode.
He's describing all the stuff in the meeting, and she's like starting to get more and more concerned.
She leaves the meeting.
And then she leaves or whatever. Yeah, she leaves the meeting. She's like crying, and then later they go and talk to her, and she's like, "No, I just talked to him, and he said how much he loves me," and like she's going through all this stuff. Oh, like so many of her moments got me. But anyway,
Man.
I guess we should wrap up this episode.
Pretty much every scene she's in is
She's
incredible.
so funny.
She's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, she is really funny.
Man.
Yeah, I honestly, after finishing it, I just want to watch it again so that I like know it all the way that I know The Office.
It's so good. And just like, I think how comforting it is to have a spin-off show of The Office already be like on its own, like funny and successful.
Yeah. So good.
I think it's just a good feeling because I think it just really easily could have been like, wow, this is just fan service. This, you know what I'm saying? Like it easily could have been that, and it's not that at all. It's actually just on its own, a great show with a really great plot and really good casting so far from what I can tell.
Yeah,
and
great casting.
Right. Like the writing of the show is entertaining. It's keeping me interested. Like everything about the show so far is really freaking good.
Yeah.
So the fact that it's not a disappointment being in this universe of The Office and like Oscar being a character, like nothing has been sad or disappointing about it.
Not at all.
And it's exceeded my expectations. It's a really good feeling.
Yeah.
It's a really
good
if
feeling. You haven't watched The Paper, go watch it.
You should watch The Paper.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Yeah, that sounds great.